Hello everyone. It's a dog son for fun coming at you with another video. Today I got my first request. One of you guys out there sent a comment wanting to know about the Explorer map. Now I would have mentioned this particular event a little while ago, but it's been kind of tricky to really cover fairly because originally when the game came out they had different maps available when the event first dropped, and then they added some totally new maps, which makes it a little bit confusing on how to tackle. So depending on which map is going on will greatly affect whether or not it's worth trying to grind this particular event. Now I'll be honest with you, this is not an easy one to grind on because it has a fog war effect, and what I mean by fog war, you only discover basically every time you use up your little blue movement lightning bolt like most games have, whatever. I'll go into that real quick. Like, you could pay diamonds. I wouldn't pay for any of that, whatever, because it's it's not really worth it. I mean, if there's something you're really trying to get, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're like if you're going to go free to play like me. I mean, sometimes I pay out sometimes, but I'll tell you what I know, whatever. This has been a strategy I've used. When I start out, before all the new stuff is added, like all this stuff, alien chests, and all this stuff, all this stuff, I'll tell you my basic strategy how I start. What I do is I try to get the first one of these, this thing right here where it says 45 minutes, whatever. Usually it will require, I believe, 25 or 30 wood and stone, whatever, and 100 of those cans, whatever. And I do that one. Now, here's a trick, whatever. A lot of you guys probably didn't know this. Before you restore these little factories, and I found out this after the fact, and I didn't know. Make sure you use up. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know why I'm having trouble here. Oh, before you use up your energy, before you use your factory, sorry. I'm a little tongue tied. Use up your energy first before you do the factory. Here's what will happen. Let's say you have, like, see how I have 93? If I restore this factory, it's going to automatically fill it up to the maximum, which is 220. Now that means that it doesn't stack. So remember that now. Since it doesn't stack, make sure you use up your energy before you restore a factory, whatever. I learned that the hard way, and I ended up wasting a lot of energy. As far as moving around the map, if you can't find another factory, and it seems like, there you see a bridge but no factory, it might mean that you might not want to invest towards getting these cans, whatever, or oil. I think it's oil. What I recommend is try to equally save up your stone and your wood as equally as possible, and then keep an eye out for crystal. Yeah, crystal's that, I don't know, that weird stuff, that third one, whatever. And sometimes you may not find another factory until you cross a bridge. But my recommendation, try to explore as much of the fog area as possible before you decide whether or not you're going to put towards crystal or oil. That's been my strategy. And as far as the chest you get, which is like one of the chests like right here, these are your bread and butter to go after, to be honest, on your general map. They gives you these things. I'm going to show you what they're good for. They're good for these. These 9 different things you can get. These 3 pilots, him, him, him. And you can only get them during that event. You can't get them no other way. The same for these 3 bases. And this one. All right. Sorry the video's getting kind of long. Make sure I point out each one so everybody knows. I'm sure y'all get, but in case you're new and you don't know, these 9 are the ones for this event you'll lock. Your first go around, since I left mine up quite a bit, when you first start getting pieces, whatever, you gotta get 100 first, and then the next level you need 150, then you need 200, and then so on and so forth, and it keeps going up and getting higher, higher, higher. I'll say, to be honest, you get one, you get 1 or 2 per chest generally, and it's randomized. From what I noticed, you'll probably unlock one very long term, maybe like after maybe the 4th or 5th expedition event. So it's gonna take a bit of, it's gonna be a long grind. I would never say like no, just go, pay out of pocket whatever, and buy the energy and buy, you know no, this it's a long game with those, particular special ones. It's a long game. Uh, yeah, best advice: use up your energy before you start your factories. The new stuff, alien chest, I can't really advise on it because it's kind of hit or miss because it kind of mixes things up. I'm used to it before they added all the alien chests and all this stuff, whatever. Honestly, I will go with what you see first. If you see these, let's see, I'll discover one for you, show you. If you see one, go for it. But priority wise, I recommend going for these first and then the alien chest because unlocking these just gets you any one of these random things, and you can't guarantee. Yeah, you can get you can get some of the cards, whatever, or you can get just a straight chest, but it's so random you can't really count on it. I rather recommend you guys just go straight for the chest and go after these last personally because it's kind of a scramble. And I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could have discovered more of the map, but that's more outside my free to play budget for this particular. Maybe once my subscriber level goes up a bit higher, I might start investing. But for right now, it'll be unfair of me to ask anything of you guys, whatever. But keep sending your suggestions. Sorry, my advice for this particular event is not as expansive as the others, but this is kind of a hit or miss. I don't really have a lot of guarantees for it, but yeah. But the best advice: make sure you use up your energy before you do the factories. Uh, Prioritize these chests. Do not prioritize. I'll show you which ones not to prioritize. If I can see it, bear with me. Bear with me. Do not prioritize these chests. They're not worth it. They give you a little bit of gold. If you're early game and you need them, go for them. But uh, if you go for them, just remember that costs your energy. So I would prioritize using your energy towards stuff you really want, like those special, those 9 different parts, like those pilots, the bases, and the cannons. These are your highest priority, in my opinion. But it's up to you what you want to go for. Like these, last priority, in my opinion. And I only recommend, again, going after the bridge. If you discover all of the area and you can't find any more factories anywhere, yeah. Oh, last but not least, you probably wonder about this thing. Is it worth it? No, no, no. I'll tell you the advantage of it. It costs way too many resources. What it does is there's one good thing about it. If you want to strategize this way, if you get at least 3 of these, what it will do is it will tell you where all of these are. It'll tell you where every expedition chest. Now, what it won't do, it won't give you the resource to get to it, but it will tell you where, it will highlight where every single expedition chest is. I don't think it'll show you where every alien chest is. I don't recall, but it will tell you where every expedition chest is. The gamble with this is it costs a lot of this costs a lot of resources. It costs like I think like 300 stone and about let's see if I remember. I think 130 or 150 wood, and I can't remember how much oil. I'm sorry guys, because I only unlocked this only like on one or two times going around. In my experience, I'd rather just explore the map and kind of guess where the chests are. I rather use all my resources to unlock the factories because the uh, factories give you 75 extra energy. I'd rather use it towards a factory than to know where each one of these, expedition chests are. But if you want to go that way, that is your prerogative. I would recommend it, but that's how I've been doing it. So sorry for the long video, guys. If you have any other ideas, inquiries, things you want to know about the game, recommendations, maybe you want to know about if a particular base or cannon is worth it or not, keep sending out the comments. I do appreciate all my subscribers. I am a very humble person. I am not like, oh man, I wish I could get 1 million subs. No, that's not really, it's not me, whatever. I like the community. I like the camaraderie. I like to share with you guys. And like I say, any, constructive criticism, I'm open to. I'm new at this. I don't know everything. And sorry about the but I'm just really excited about this game. I like it a lot. So that's all I have for you guys today. Till the next video, I'm out.